Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for Thursday, February 15th. We're there already, holy moly. Sorry, if you want a free reading on 2/22, you can put free reading in the comments. If you want to join my Patreon, there's all kinds of options there, and then there's a bunch here on YouTube for that membership as well. And then if you want to book a personal with me, you can check out my Etsy. There's only a few options there, so if there's something you want to see there, go ahead and let me know in the comments as well. Otherwise, I'm just gonna jump right in. I had a couple of downloads while I was meditating on your energy. Death and the Ace of Swords reversed, so that's an interesting opening to your reading, Scorpio. Whoa. One of them was just that song, I will always love you. Maybe it's because I watched Spider-Man recently, or maybe it's because it's Valentine's Day. But that song's coming through. Also, I wanted to use the Fairy Tale Tarot, or Oracle rather, for an Oracle card, and then decided, no, I'm just gonna do a tarot reading, like a what's the tea reading. And there was like this idea, like, I'm just gonna get down and dirty with it and do a what's the tea reading. So there's almost something here like engaging in some, I'm hearing basic bitch drama is like, it's feeding something in your inner child. It's also childish. I don't know. So this might be this death energy, Ace of Swords for you. I want to know who Scorpio is dealing with. You're clearly at the heart of your reading. What's this Ace of Swords reverse for one? Yeah, Five of Wands. Engaging in some sort of, again, like basic bitch energy. Just wanting to like bicker or something with somebody. Who is the Scorpio in question dealing with? Who are you dealing with, Scorpio? It is pouring rain, so if you hear it, we have like a metal roof. It can be pretty loud. So this Ace of Swords reverse is somebody who's maybe an addict, maybe like a religious zealot. I'm also hearing. I don't usually get that reading for this card. Somebody who's sneaky, cunning, a thief. Sneak thief. I'm hearing those two words put together, like somebody who plays video games, or that's their character. Like when they play a video game, they're like a sneak thief. Who's this person? Temperance verse. Yeah, an addict. And a magician? Like a warlock or like a... Okay, this is somebody who uses like drugs to do magic. Either to cast illusions for other people, or to engage like in conversation with the divine or something, but there's this element of like almost bullshit playfulness to it. Like they haven't done the work to, like the shadow work to have the knowledge or the tools that they have, and so when they use the tools, they backfire. Usually the Ace of Swords comes out upright for spiritual protection from the divine, right, from Archangel Michael, and then Temperance comes out upright for grace, spiritual grace and forgiveness. This person may be like, I want to ask, is this Scorpio energy? Because I have this feeling it's, no, it's not you. It could be an air sign, it could be a fire sign. And I'm also hearing like Capricorn. Okay. What is this Magician? What were they trying to manifest? So whoever you're dealing with, Scorpio, they are either like a master manipulator or they're, excuse me, some kind of religious zealot. They may have spread lies about you. They may have stolen things from you. They may have lied to your face or like told a lie to you. They might have told you, for instance, that they were sober or clean, or that they might have told you they were religious or spiritual or something of that nature. And then, like, that wasn't the truth at all. They might be verbally abusive. There's a lot of reversed swords here. And they might, with the Five of Wands upright, think that this is, like, playful. It's like a dog that hasn't been properly trained. Like, they... I don't know, this is weird. I'm hearing it's like the master's fault. Like this person has some sort of master. Like they might be part of like a weird cult or something. Like the Freemasons. I don't know that the Freemasons is necessarily a weird cult, but that one's standing out for some reason. I'm actually being drawn to use this past lives oracle deck to ask about this group of people, because this is somebody who's associated with a group of people, and they're like master. They might be into like dominatrix weird stuff. I'm not going to cast any judgments on any of y'all who, whatever you're into, you know, like as long as you're being safe and everybody's consensual, you know, that's different. But this is like, this is some weird, like this person's been trained or groomed is what I'm hearing. Groomed. All of this stuff just came out. Rural living. American Civil War era. Underground civilization. Psychological or verbal abuse. What did I say? Cult. No freaking way. Okay, this is a cult. We got that. Companionship. This is love. This somebody might be like a companion of yours, or they consider like companionship to be the ultimate love, so they don't maybe take romance very seriously. Developer, dreamer, organizer, rise of civilization, planner. This group or cult might have been around since like the rise of civilization. Russia. Prophet-led, promiscuous, other relative, age of discovery, public execution. Rise of civilization. I'm just going to show the picture that might be like relevant to some of you. Russia. I just watched Anastasia like recently, like the Disney version. And the Romanovs, something about the Romanovs is standing out. Widower, wife, late modern age, walking the middle path, childbirth, Middle East, material loss, philosophical faith. Okay, so I'm getting that this is your energy. Or, okay, this is a weird story too. If you had a wife and your wife left or passed, I'm getting it's because of this cult. Truth seeker. Yeah, she might have been a truth seeker. She might have also been part of this situation. Spiritual questioning, questioning of an authority, investigation, spying. This could also be your energy, Scorpio, where like you found out about this person and their heavy baggage related to this like cult, like an old cult, like a well-connected old birth of like Western civilization, at least like cult, maybe centered in Russia. This person is chained to the security of this group of people. I'm hearing like spiritually, like they might be actually in some way, shape, or form like possessed, with the Four of Swords reversed, Temperance reversed, Two of Wands reversed, and then being the kind of person who just like is verbally abusive. I'm almost getting like they're like a puppet, like somebody speaks through them. This is a weird ass reading. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Russia stood out too. Sorry, I was waiting to get to that. Russia stood out too. I remember looking at this thing. It was like all of these Madonnas, all these different versions of Madonnas from all different walks of life, from all different like cultural backgrounds. And I think the term was like Bugaditsa or something. I don't speak Russian, so I don't know, but it was like about this group of people who believed like, it's like they stalked women who were like having like what they thought were immaculate conceptions, and then like recreating the crucifixion by like taking their kids. I don't remember why this came up or how I found this rabbit hole, but it was the craziest thing, and I was like, all right, internet, I'm gonna find a different side of the internet, but that is standing out to me. Okay, Scorpio, what did you do about this? The devil reversed. You freaking beat the devil. Okay, well, that's good. This person is super stuck in their devil energy, and you were just like, peace out. Yeah, stuck. They're in some sort of indecision. They might be trying to communicate a message to you. What you don't see. Ten of Swords reversed. Four of Wands reversed. I think what you don't see is how what they sent your way has been sent back. Excuse me. How what they thought they would be celebrating is like, is their downfall. And I don't think you're meant to see this. I think you're supposed to do exactly what you did and walk away from this energy. All right, that's it. I'm going to actually clear this off the board now. That's all we needed to know. And I don't think it really deserves any more attention, honestly. Like, I think that is what you're doing at the moment. You're just like, yeah, it does not deserve my attention. Yeah, I think you're looking at these people in this weird giant cult like thing as just a bunch of children, almost like Lord of the Flies. Like these people have so much power in the world that they don't have anybody to hold them accountable, so they just like 1421 on the timer, they just have just gotten into weird things, like experimenting with weird things, and they're literally like it's like Lord of the Flies. I'm just hearing they're like grown children. Okay, we got Scorpio energy. Scorpio, what do you need to know? What's in your past? What's in your future? Ace of Pentacles in your past. What's in your future? Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you go from the Ace to the Queen. you've walked away from a situation, whatever this is, maybe even an ego identity. Maybe they tried to bribe you and you were like, haha, no. That's kind of funny. I don't know why it's making me laugh. Maybe you thought it was hilarious. You're stable, you're fertile, you're abundant, you're nurturing. You have loyal people around you. The Queen of Pentacles I always associate with the Knight of Pentacles. He is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And he does get here, right? And she has this pentacle and she's just like, okay, I'm so excited about it. There's something about grounding 5D energy into the 3D. And I sort of love their story, even though it's like, he's just like this loyal companion. We had companionship come up in one of those past life cards. Who's the companion here? Two of Wands? This person who was chained to this cult? Yeah, okay. So they're pretty bummed out because they're stuck. And they know they're stuck and they know they can't walk away. They want to walk away to their Two of Cups, but all these cards, the background of all three of these cards is gray. Gray here, gray here. The heck? Four of Cups. Nine of Wands. Strength. Daniel in the Lion's Den is standing out. This person, I think, came up in your reading yesterday. Is somebody you're not communicating with. I don't think it's the same energy as that person who's tied to the cult. I think it's somebody who maybe mirrors their energy in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe even reminds you somehow of that. Like, it could be that you're just sort of, since you've walked away from that situation altogether, it could be that it's sort of still haunting your memories with the Five of Cups here, the Scorpio card, Two of Wands. Like, there's actually some part of this that has sort of, like, stuck with you with the Eight of Swords here and the Two of Wands. It's like you feel chained to, like, an experience that you haven't quite left behind. And I think it's leaving you in this Four of Cups, Nine of Wands energy where you're sort of, like, a little disillusioned and you have your guard up. And your strength now, and this has come up in your readings before, is to recognize that there's great evil in the world and also great good, and to have the ability now that you're wizened to put your guard down for the right people, to have the discernment to put your guard down when it's appropriate so that you're not cutting off your blessings, and have your guard up when it's appropriate so that anybody trying to, like, take advantage of you, that energy is transmuted and returned to sender. What's the outcome? Knight of Cups is a love offer. That's really beautiful. Excuse me. So you may have a love offer coming from this Queen of Pentacles. If this is not your energy, this could be like you walked away from something straight into this Queen of Pentacles. But I'm seeing that this is you and your energy, just as, like, a nurturing individual, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. I just feel like you're really nurturing your stability and your home at this time. You might be, like, freshening up your home with flowers, especially with, like, the winter kind of getting all, like, February's getting all blustery and stuff. The weather's been super weird, by the way. Everything's, like, confused about whether or not it's time to hatch or, like, bloom. I don't know if you've noticed that or if that's happening in your area. All right, what's this Knight of Cups? It could be a business offer. If you're not interested in love, you know, take it as it resonates. What is the Knight of Cups? Ten of Wands. Okay, yeah. The Star. This has also been sort of common in your readings lately. There's something about your happiness that feels burdensome to you. But this came out in your reading yesterday. I think what it is a sense of like you understand that the more you have, the more energy it takes to maintain. This is not like wanton desire for the glamorous car or the glamorous house or the glamorous looks. You know, this is like when you follow your cup of love, your desire, your request for manifestation to the universe, your order is what I'm hearing. You understand the energy exchange that goes into maintaining the gifts that are given to you. And this could very well be in the form of a relationship. As you know, like if you were to manifest a relationship with somebody and didn't want to put in the work, like why would you bother manifesting that, you know? Or they didn't want to put in the work. So this is you like manifesting a job that you're willing to put in the work for, or a person that you're willing to put in the work for. And it is wish fulfillment. I feel like if you've experienced self-sabotage in the past regarding your blessings or your manifestations, there was a part of you that like wasn't ready for this energy exchange. Like you hadn't really, I don't know, maybe it was all like sort of dreamy before, with this Ace of Pentacles coming out of like the divine, you know, out of the clouds. Maybe you were just sort of like kind of waiting for the universe to drop something in your lap. And this is the universe dropping something in your lap. Don't get me wrong. This is the Star, but it's also you picking up the torch and running with it. What are you picking up, Scorpio? Oh, that's really sweet. Two of Cups. Two of Cups could be just total self-fulfillment. You can look into the alchemical marriage. There's some good stuff on YouTube about it. It's like a Rosicrucian concept of like the divine masculine and feminine balance inside of us. But I'm getting this is like a boon companion. Oh my gosh, I never used that term. So maybe that's relevant to you. Companionship has come up over and over. This is a person who's like a friend. And if they become a lover, it's like your friends first. That's the foundation of this. So that's really beautiful. Who is offering Five of Wands reversed? That's weird. Okay, so the Knight of Cups love offer. Are there two offers here, or is this person? This feels tricky. Okay. Okay, all right. So this offer is coming from, I think, this other person you were dealing with who was attached to these crazy freaking people. And it looks like beyond all odds, they've recovered. They have realized like the impact of their words. They feel stuck. It's like they're expressing this to you. On the other hand, you may be like, oh no, I'm recovered from that, and like I have already made my choice. I'm good on that. I don't know. I guess it may be important to consider that if this person was groomed and associated with some sort of crazy cult and they managed to get out, like, and recover, you're friends first. So be careful with this person and take your time if that's the case. Also, if this person was abusive in any way, right? We did get verbal abuse coming out. Like, I do not condone that in any way. I don't think anybody should condone that in any way. And many times people who experience abuse return to their abuser out of a state of like emotional habit, like not being able to envision something outside of that norm, or like fearing the unknown. And there's a million other reasons why, but what does Scorpio think about this deal? I think that might also be why this 10 of Wands is here. You might be like, I know you went through it, but I did too, and I don't know if I want to deal with this. But yeah, this person... Okay. This person's coming back to apologize for the injustice that they, like, perpetrated on you. I'm hearing, again, against all odds. Like, you do not expect this. You've walked away from this situation. And you had the strength to walk away and to go through all this bullshit. What's the star here for Scorpio? The World. Okay, your desire here, Scorpio, is to close this cycle out, to start a new one. I think if this person's coming back for an apology, like, hey, can we be friends again? You might be, like, on a different timeline already. And that might be, like, the purpose of this person's return into your life. Like, you might be, like, once you see this person, you might be like, oh, I'm not there. Like, I'm not even close to there. It's, I don't know. So there's a part of me that's like, I used to be the kind of person who solidly believed that everybody deserves a second chance, right? But I think that eventually we get to this point in our discernment, which came up in this reading earlier, where it's like we know the patterns well enough to maybe not understand what's going to happen, but to understand how we're going to react if that does happen, or like to understand that we're not wanting to walk into the possibility of certain situations. And I think that on the one hand, there is a good possibility that you and this person could be like really good friends together. There's no doubt it's going to take a lot of work, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be willing to pick up that cup to give it the work if you're willing to do that, you know? And there's also no reason why you need to. I think I'm coming back to that sort of Lord of the Flies thing. It's almost like you may be in some sort of space of like self-possession and self-mastery. Self-mastery's come up a lot in your readings, where you feel like everything and everyone kind of, this whole world kind of is a little bit like of a Lord of the Flies. Like, do people ever really grow up? I'm hearing Joseph Campbell, the hero with 1,000 faces. He talks about how in Western culture we lack the initiatory processes that lead our psyches into adulthood, and he's specifically talking about like the infantilization of like grown men whose mothers and wives care for them. And this is not me like going on some sexist rant or anything like that. I don't have anything against good men. But this person you're dealing with, they might not have the capacity to be a grown man. Or like to surpass their infantile like stage, like their young psyche, they don't have, they haven't taken the opportunities like Daniel in the lion's den to like grow into their full form, their true form, the Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant, huh. So, Scorpio, what are you going to do about this? You might not be very nice. You might be like, yeah, well, bye. And the Hierophant, okay. You might be meeting out some sort of like divine law here. Not like, it's not like you're speaking the word of God necessarily, but this is weird also, 5 and 5. This person might come to you with an apology, and you might experience a little bit of what they experienced with that possession I was talking about, or that like puppeteering by this cult. Like when they spoke out, it was like not them speaking. It was somebody else who had maybe like cast a spell on them or something, or again groomed them, or like cultivated their like subconscious speaking through them. And this might be literally the divine opening your mouth and speaking for you when this person comes towards you. And you might be surprised by the words that leave your mouth, like, Jesus, that was cruel, or something. Yeah, wow. But it helps to close this cycle out, which is your wish fulfillment. You're over this, you're done. And the fact it's coming back, I think you're like, this is your last sort of lesson. And I think that this part of it might trip you out a little bit. What is this? 5 of Swords with the Hierophant. 7 of Swords. This is, okay, this is a trip with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, totally. The Knight of Swords. 3 of Wands. Okay. So you've been waiting for some, like, this is your ships coming in. This person was experiencing the negative aspect through this freaking weird cult that you're going to experience in a positive aspect through, like, your personal connection with the divine, which occurred because you did the work, which occurs because you do the work. You continue to do the work. And so you have these, like, you have, like, secret knowledge. You have, so he's holding 5 swords. He's the 5 of Swords. And the Hierophant is the major arcana number 5. 555 might be standing out to you. Oh, I'm hearing this might also be why you're in the 10 of Wands. This new offer comes to you from the divine through this person by opening the opportunity for this to occur. You might be guided to write or channel through writing or the written word. With the Knight of Swords, you might be gifted with some sort of like channel that allows you to like write a book in 3 days. Somebody in one of the teachers in a creative writing program I went to did that, and they made a movie out of it. I'm trying to remember what the movie was. It was great. Yeah, this is you like getting some sort of divine inspiration and also being awakened to it. It's probably gonna be like a little bit weird for you. What else for Scorpio? King of Pentacles reversed with the 3 of Wands upright. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles over there. Okay. And the Lovers reversed. Yeah, this person, Yeah, they may have pretended to be a lover to you or something, but they were in it for the money. They were taking from you. They were taking your energy. They were taking the possibility for you to nurture yourself. You're out of that. You already know that. What about this situation with the divine speaking through you? Knight of Wands reversed. Six of Cups reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing, don't get too caught up in the past. Like, don't, worry about, like, if you've experienced something like this before and it was fleeting and intrusive, I'm hearing, like, if you're a channel and you've experienced ever like an episode like this where you're channeling, you weren't in this Nine of Pentacles energy yet. Like, you didn't have this feeling of sense of self-worth. I'm hearing you've planted all the seeds for this. What does Scorpio do with this? King of Cups. Okay, so it balances out your emotions, but whatever you're communicating is helping to bring balance to the, I'm hearing like cosmic waters. As above, so below. I think your emotional body healing. This will be like emotional body healing for you. And I'm seeing that like ripples. And I'm like seeing this sort of cosmic like universe, like all of these ripples, right? Like sound creating all of these like vibrations, like all these waves, which create like the structure of matter. And your emotional wavelength is like transforming the structure of matter, like creating all these ripples. It's creating like a ripple, like a butterfly effect in the cosmic like fabric. That's a trip. Okay, my third eye was just like, oh, and I had to like massage it. Okay, anything else for Scorpios? Celebration. Celebration. This might very much be like an alchemical marriage within yourself. When you're gaining the sort of ability to like channel divine messages and change the fabric of matter with your emotional output, that is certainly like indicative of like some major alchemy work. This could also be a twin flame that you're attracting by being in this energy, this emotionally balanced energy. And if it's a twin flame, if you've met this person before and this is why you're not needing, like, don't focus on the past or maybe what energy they've been in the past, especially if like they're the runner and they were sort of like needing to go find their self-worth or whatever. Like, you've done the work. I don't think that the person coming in is the same person as the one coming in to apologize. I have a feeling that they're different. The Tower reversed. If you thought everything fell apart, Scorpio, this is going to be the moment where you realize it was all coming together this whole time. This was, again, like, this Knight of Cups coming towards you, like, when this person comes towards you with their apology and their love offer, you're going to be like, what? Like, why would you? And then there's this moment where the divine steps in and shows you by, like, allowing you to channel or something that it's almost like it illuminates a whole other level of consciousness for you that either it was just sort of below the surface or you were in denial of it, or it was just like it was like a thought you entertained, or like a possibility you entertained, and this is the moment where it becomes like fully realized. And I think in retrospect, with the Six of Cups reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed, I think that in retrospect you're going to look back and realize, like, I think maybe a lot of ways that you interpreted things, that it'll change. The way you interpreted events that had occurred for you is going to change, and you're going to realize, like, all these pieces are going to fall into place. I think it's a process called constellating in psychology, but I'm not a psychologist. I don't know. And I think that's a pretty complex, like, phenomenon that I couldn't really, 4056, that I couldn't really explain to you outright. So maybe you're a psychologist, or you're seeing a psychologist, and you can ask them about this process of constellating. This person who's coming in with an apology from this cult thing, though, I did just get like a download, like you may be able to help them, or what you say to them might be really helpful, even if it isn't or doesn't seem very nice. So like if you're having any sense of guilt or whatever after communicating what you need to communicate, or allowing the divine to communicate through you what it needs to communicate, don't fret, because that message is going to help them. Anything else for Scorpios here? Nine of Pentacles reversed coming out again. King of Swords reversed. Excuse me. Five of Swords, yeah, okay. Alright, so the lie, Scorpio, is that you're not worthy of the communication that's being brought through, or of the ability to channel. You've been lying to yourself, or your self-sabotage, your shadow stuff that was coming up in this last week in those readings, your sense of self-worth. It's not just about attracting a lover, or attracting abundance, or attracting, you know, it's not about the law of attraction. It's literally like you're like a channel, like you're a powerful channel with a connection to spirit, and especially regarding like the ability to communicate. Protected by Archangel Michael, you might be like a channel for Archangel Michael or something, and this moment is gonna, with the number 5, it's gonna change your perspective on what that means, on your self-worth. I am hearing like divine grace. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, and the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, Four of Pentacles, the Sun, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so this Hermit looking back on things is you, again, understanding why you've been through the misfortunes you've been through, and maybe learning to not see them as misfortunes. Four of Pentacles is bringing stability to like a flighty, like a desire for flightiness, a desire for instability, maybe a desire even to stay young. Also stabilizing from anybody who was in and out of your life, or stabilizing from, like, if spirit's been sort of in and out of your life in this way, where like you would get a download and then you'd kind of be off for a while, and then you get a download and be off for a while. This is the end of that process. This is like you stabilizing in a regular communication with your spirit team, so that when stuff like channeling archangels happens for you, it's not like, it doesn't blow your mind to pieces. The Sun, this is going to make you really happy. Yeah. And the Two of Pentacles, it's going to bring you into balance. It's going to bring things into balance. Again, cosmic balance was standing out. 10 of Pentacles, that's awesome. It's like super relieving. I feel really relieved by this reading. Especially because the 10 of Pentacles is here. Like, you're not going to be ungrounded. You're going to have this, what appears to be just like an insanely cool, like, open-minded, I feel like, cosmic, complex internal world and like 5D reality going on. And you're also going to be like joyful in your 3D, stable in your 3D, happy all around. You may spend a lot of time alone. The Chariot, you're going to move forward quite quickly to your 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is like going to happen way more quickly than you thought. The 7th month is standing out. July is standing out. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. Oh, maybe this person was a Cancer in your life, the one who you're dealing with here. 9 of Cups. Yeah, this is really nice. Just emotional satisfaction. All right, I'm going to pull an Oracle card. Ace of Cups. Okay, I was going to say I'm being drawn to pull one more, and I think I'm going to leave it at that with the tarot. I have like itchy hands in a way, like I want to keep drawing cards. Go, like I'm excited for what's coming next in your reading, in your energy, but I feel like there's time to let that unfold, and that's maybe how you feel about this as well. Like, yeah. All right, one Oracle card, and then we'll close this reading out. It's a little bit longer. I'm gonna start needing to do recovery. I'm gonna start needing to do extendeds again. I think I should be doing them regularly, and I just keep forgetting. All right, this one wants to come out. 4 of Pentacles reversed. So this card has 2 animals on it that can stand out to you, the rabbit or the fox. So with the rabbit, you pay attention to what proliferates, fertility, abundance, community. And with the fox, it's sly, cunning, and resourceful. So whichever stood out to you first, that's the one to pay attention to. The 4 of Pentacles did come up in your energy. Excuse me. Somebody told me that the rabbit means a powerful psychic as well. And I always think of the rabbit on the Lady in the Unicorn tapestries. Mon Soul Desire is Mon Soul Desire, I don't know how to say it in French, but her soul desire is basically like what she wants, following what she wants, and like from a pure heart. And then these rabbits proliferate as she like goes through those senses. And it can talk about like ascending through the 7 chakras. Again, this leads to the alchemical marriage, or the chemical marriage. Mary Magdalene, was exorcised of 7 demons. And I think 7s came out in your reading a lot. There's definitely something here about, it's like you've reached some level of ascension after defeating your 7 demons. So like that might be what you're looking back on and going, oh, this wasn't like a punishment, or the misfortunes I've experienced aren't, they weren't misfortunes. They were all these like growing opportunities that gave me the tools to have this beautiful life that's coming. One more. These red birds can indicate spiritual protection as well. Oh, and then the fox here, like he hasn't killed the rabbits yet, although he has stolen them. The rabbits are in his den. He's hoarding them. So this is non-hoarding, which is a, it's a principle in, I want to look this up real quick. I know we're 51:05 on the timer. I know we're getting close to the end of this reading. We're getting close to the 1 hour mark, but I want to look this up. It's non-hoarding. It's one of the 8 limbs of yoga. No, it's part of, sorry, it's just, one of the yamas? Yeah, it's one of the yamas. Non-hoarding. Aparigraha. So this one might be something you're working on. A form of non-stealing. Even gifts freely given can create attachment of obligation. So by practicing and teaching gratitude, these attachments can be released. You have and are enough. Oh my gosh. Sharing, selfless giving, collaboration are important aspects of this yama. Every experience is precious and relevant to our evolution. Beautiful. So that is one of the yamas in the yoga tradition, the 8 limbs path of yoga. There's the yamas and the niyamas. I was like, King of Swords. Okay, upright. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Your readings come full circle. This is awesome. So the light, right? You had the King of Swords reversed with the 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the 5 of Swords indicating like that spirit was channeling something through you or communicating with you, and that you felt like you weren't like enough, or why would spirit do that, or like why am I this person communicating this thing or whatever. And we just heard aparigraha, which is I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I'm trying my best. Not living up to your personal potential because of fear of judgment from others, or because of doubt, or because of like self-delusion, is a form of stealing. It's a form of not giving yourself to the world. And so one of the concepts we abide by is non-stealing, right? Non-hoarding. So this King of Swords upright is just clarifying that this message of you are enough. You are enough. And I'm just going to read. I'm done. Okay. This is exciting. I'm just going to read this last oracle card and then we're done. I'm done, Scorpio. This is the last message of this super cool read. Really esoteric, super out there. Please let me know if it resonated for you. The King of Swords possesses everything one would expect from a leader. He's analytical and just, giving all parties space to make their case. When speaking, the king is articulate and consciously communicates to a broad audience, ensuring his message is understood. He's passionate about maintaining fairness and equality, leaving his personal opinions out of the decision-making process. When the King of Swords appears in a reading, you may find your situation will benefit from taking the King's actions by making time to research all the facts before a final decision is made. If you are working within a team, allow others space to make their case before casting down a ruling or making your opinions known. Are you letting your emotions impact your decision, or are you staying impartial? Do you encourage others to rise up to a higher standard by demonstrating your own high integrity level? Okay, I just want to say that that person who got out of the cult or whatever and was coming in for an apology, like, you may have helped them escape like a really awful situation, but that does not mean that you are obligated to bring them back into your life. And so I think that's why Spirit reinforced that message of, you may say something to them that you're not expecting to say to them, and it's actually going to help them. This person needed, like, I don't know, they needed some straightforward words because they were like dealing with a bunch of disillusionment from people who were like messing with their head. Like the Queen of Swords, the Owl King also provides you with a powerful animal guide. Call on the owl when you need to clear the air and when you need to be impartial. The owl is here to protect you from caving into your emotions or those of others that may lead to favoring a side out of fear of retribution and not facts. Wisdom, protection, authority, awareness, and guidance. So wherever you're headed, Scorpio, your crown chakra is fully open. You have wisdom, you have protection, you have discernment, and you have the qualities of leadership. You are enough, and you can, you have a lot to offer, and you're finally like discovering this. And this person coming back into your life for the apology, who like you maybe never want to see again or whatever. Yeah, there's something here about this opportunity from the divine. It's not necessarily, like I said, an opportunity to take a person back, especially if they were abusive or anything like that. It's an opportunity to like say what needs to be said, do what needs to be done, and to do it without emotional attachment to the outcome, as well as, sorry, there's one more message coming through, as well as there was a bunch of, your Valentine's Day reading was called Cords and Swords, and it was about you needing to cut cords, and that aparigraha yama concept is about releasing attachments through gratitude for every moment and through knowing you are enough. All right, Scorpio. That's all I've got for you. If you like this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback about this reading. Okay, have a good Thursday. Bye.